The right mic. Perfect. I can see and hear you. Thank you, Philippa. I love that. Thank you. All right. So let's see some thumbs up. Yes, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I see some doggos joining us as well. I love it. I love it. All right. So I think we're just flowing right into the next sections. Beautiful. Welcome, everybody. I'm very excited to be here. It's early morning for me, and I honestly love an early morning yin session to wake up very slowly and gently, and it's kind of like setting the tone for the rest of the day. So I love that we have this early morning time together. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sabrina. This is the third time that I'm joining this amazing festival, this amazing online offering. And as always, I'm super thrilled to be part of it. Today we have 60 minutes together. We're moving through a yin sequence. I'll join the Shavasana with some sound. And then in the end, we're doing a bit of journaling, really in alignment with what I've prepared in terms for the class. But I find journaling after yin and sound such a beautiful, beautiful practice because we're so connected. We're really grounded within ourselves. And from that place, to then journal, go in and contemplate, reflect is extremely beautiful and powerful. So I wanted to bring that today to kind of give you a beautiful, well-rounded start to the day. For the sound, it would be amazing if you have headphones that you can connect to your computer, laptop, iPhone, whatever it is that you're using. You don't have to do that throughout the whole sequence. I'll give you a little reminder, give you a little time as we transition into the final relaxation to just use the headphones. It's a little nicer, sound quality is a bit better, and it's also receiving sound just in a more balanced way. It's quite beautiful. All right, for today's practice, I do suggest you have some blocks if you have them, otherwise big books, some cushions, maybe a blanket for your Shavasana. Yeah, a bolster if you have, otherwise just a large cushion maybe from the sofa. That'd be great. All right, I'm gonna move a little more to the back and we'll actually find ourselves lying down in Shavasana on the mat. So go ahead and make your way there and I'll meet you on the mat. Beautiful. It's coming to lie down on your backs. Arms and legs are extended. And close down your eyes. Give yourself just a moment to really land here. Whatever came before, whatever is to come after, all gets to be here, but take this time to really just land in this unique time, this unique space that is you being fully present for and with yourself right here, right now. Feeling the points of contact to ground below. And with that, feeling the sense of support. Sensing that you are in fact held and supported at all times. Held both by earth below, but also from your body as your body gently holds you and contains you in this experience. Begin to notice your breath. And just through awareness and patience and time, allow for the breath to become smooth, steady, continuous. Take another deep breath in through your nose and sigh out through open mouth. And bend both your knees. And go ahead, grab a block. And we start with the block on the lowest level. And then lift your hips up and slide the block right underneath the sacrum. So it's not the lower back, and it's also not your butt cheeks. It's the very base of the spine. Place your block right there. You can choose to keep your knees bent or see what it feels like if you extend both your legs. It's a very gentle opening of the front line of your body. Make sure there'll be a few sensations you might notice here in the lower back, but we don't want a sense of contraction and tension in the lower back. So if that's the case, rather bend your knees, and rather than having your feet all the way up to your hips, you can just walk them a little further away and find your variation. Settling in. Arms are resting down beside the body. Giving ourselves this time here this morning to wake up slowly and gently. Waking up to our own breath, to sensations, to rhythm of thought, to whatever emotional color, emotional texture is there. So rather than thinking that there is a specific sensation, a specific experience for you to make here, I invite you to remain open, remain curious, and just observe. Observe all that is present and alive within you. You can choose to stay right here, or if you'd like to move physically deeper, rebend your knees and turn your block to medium height. Again, resting the hips, the sacrum on the block. Option, keep knees bent or extend your legs again. Few more moments here. Maybe you can sense how with every inhalation there's a sense of spaciousness, vitality, vibrancy even moving through you. And how with every out breath you relax, you soften. Take a final deep breath in through nose, side out through open mouth. If you're not already there, bend your knees, pressing soles of feet into ground, and gently lifting your hips off the block, ever so slightly, so you can just slide the block from underneath away. And then vertebra by vertebra, come to rest the spine on the ground. If your lower back's feeling a bit sensitive, bring your feet mat width apart and allow for the knees to knock together in center. Otherwise, extend your legs. Give yourself a moment here to pause, a moment to feel. Extending the legs. And from here you remain grounded through both your hips, but bring both your feet over to the bottom right corner of your yoga mat. If you want, you can cross the left ankle over the right. Again, remaining grounded through both your hips. So if you notice your left hip lifting up, just back off a little bit with your feet. And then from here, begin to wiggle your shoulders over to the right as well. We're moving into this banana shape, this crescent moon shape, opening up through the left side of body. You can bring your arms overhead, maybe place a blanket or a cushion under the elbows so that the shoulders support it. Maybe you want to place your right hand on your belly, wherever feels comfortable for your body today. Eyes closed. Settle into this shape. It's opening through left side of body. Here in this shape, you might feel how the inhalation is literally creating space. Maybe you can feel it around the hips or the rib cage, the armpit. So lean into these inherent qualities of your breath. Sense of spaciousness, waking everything up on the inhale. And again, that feeling of softening, that feeling of being held by earth below with every out breath. Relax your forehead. Unclench the jaw. Maybe even open your mouth slightly for just a moment, moving your jaw from right to left. Maybe opening the mouth even further, making all the funny faces. Releasing any tension that you might be holding there. Until eventually you can bring your lips to gently touch again. Another breath in and side out. And arms down beside the body and bring yourself back to centers. Shoulders, hips, ankles in one straight line, center of your mat. Noticing if there is a difference between the two sides of body. No need to make it mean anything, analyze it, label it in any way, but feeling it. And transition into the same shape on the other side. Bring your feet over to the bottom left corner, maybe crossing the right ankle over the left, remaining grounded through the hips and wiggling your shoulders over to the left this time. And bringing your arms overhead if that feels okay. This time, noticing, sensing, feeling the opening through right side of body. All the way from the ankles up to your armpit. To the fingertips. Finding your breath here again. In breath, sense of spaciousness, vibrancy, aliveness, alertness. The out breath, you soften, you allow yourself to be completely held by earth below. A few final moments here in this shape. Another breath in Inside out. And slowly in your own time, bring yourself back to center. Another moment here to pause and simply feeling into the resonance of the shape. And come to roll over onto your favorite side. Bring the knees a little closer to chest, resting the head on the upper arm. And with the help of your hand, you push yourself up, coming to seated. For the next shape, two options. You can either go ahead, use the bolster, or if you want a physically deeper expression, hard on a block, using 2 blocks, right? So if you're using the blocks, the first block goes right underneath the shoulder blades, for the ladies where the bra line usually goes. And the second block is really just for your head to rest on. If you're using the bolster, doing the same thing, you just come to lie on the bolster. Positioning yourself here on these props. You can have the legs extended. Also have the option to bend the knees, bring the soles of feet together, and allow the knees to drop to the side. Arms down beside the body, maybe somewhere shoulder height, spreading your arms like wings. Feel free to just add a little bit more support under your knees to support the legs if that feels good. As always, taking the first couple of moments to shift and shuffle to make this shape, to make this expression your very own. Letting go of the idea that this has to look a certain way. Right? Tuning to the body and focusing on how it feels and supporting yourself in the best way possible. Until eventually you drop into stillness, you commit to physical stillness. And awareness keeps being pulled inwards. Notice the rhythm of breath. How does the shape affect the flow of your breath? What sensations are running through your body? Is there an emotional color that comes with it? A few more moments here in this shape. Another deep breath in through your nose, out through open mouth. And come to release the shape. If you have your legs in butterfly shape, lower your arms and bring the hands to the outside of your knees, lifting your knees back up and together again. And then pressing the elbows, the forearms into ground, gently lifting your upper body up, the prop, the blocks, the bolster, removing them from underneath, and come to lie down on your back once again. Transitioning slowly and gently, knowing that moving from shape to shape is very much part of our practice. Again, a moment here to sense the echo of the shape, and bring your legs in reverse tabletop. Arms are out, shoulder height, T-shape, cactus, depending on the space that you have. And from here, lower both your legs down to the left. I have to be a bit careful with my balls. Coming into easy twist. Making sure that your legs are grounded. So if your legs are, or even one of them are kind of like floating in the air, go ahead, place a blanket or cushion underneath. Maybe a blanket or cushion in between the legs if the top leg is floating in the air. The nose can be directed towards ceiling or opposite side towards your right hand. Staying with the breath. Another breath in here and out. Bring yourself back to center, taking your breath in center, and then in your own time, transitioning into the twist on the other side. Take your time. Again, grabbing any props to support you. The final breath in and out. Coming back to center. And here for a moment, hugging both your knees into chest. For the first moment, resisting the urge to sway from side to side, but finding stillness here. Feeling the entire length of spine connected to ground. Away from the back of your head down to your tailbone. If the body is craving it, you can very gently sway from side to side or draw tiny circles with your knees. See if you can slow these movements down. Noticing every subtle shift in sensation as you move. As if you were doing these movements for the very first time. You don't know what to expect. Beautiful. From here, you can release the shape and prepare yourself for the final relaxation in Shavasana and the receiving of sound. So if you have the chance to connect headphones, now would be a great time to do that. Otherwise, go ahead and find your way into your Shavasana, grabbing any props that you might want to use to support your bolster behind the knees, a blanket, extra layers of clothing. Take all the time you need. There's absolutely no rush whatsoever. Once you're there, in your Shavasana, arms and legs extended, arms down beside the body with the palms facing up. Just tuck your chin in slightly to allow for a little bit more length in the back of the neck. One more time, feeling the points of contact to earth below. And sense how with every inhalation the earth is rising up to hold you. And with the exhalation, it feels like the earth is pulling you down to its center of earth. Feeling so grounded, so held. Tune into that for a few more moments in your own rhythm. Inhale, the earth rises up to hold you. Exhale, earth is pulling you down towards its center. From here, let go of the breath. Allow for the breath to fade away. For you to move into deep rest and relaxation, receiving of sounds. Very gently bring awareness back to the physical body. There's no need to move just yet. Instead, give yourself another moment here to pause and feel, noticing all that is present and alive within you. Sensations in the body, rhythm to thought, nature of your thought, emotional color, emotional texture. Slowly begin to rub your thumbs over your fingertips. Invite in a deepened breath. And with that deepened breath, let there be movement again. Wiggling toes, fingertips circling wrists and ankles. Gently rolling your head from side to side. Go ahead and stretch if you wish to stretch. Maybe you want to curl up into a tiny ball, squeeze everything, give yourself the most loving, the most nourishing hug. Maybe you want to rest another moment in stillness. In your own time, roll over onto your favorite side, taking another moment there to pause and feel. And with the help of your hands, go ahead, lift yourself up. And I do invite you to go ahead, find your journal. Grab the journal, grab something to write, journal and pen. And from this place of being grounded and anchored within, attuned to the subtleties of what it is to be you right here, right now, I'm asking you to just free write whatever comes up. And I'll ask you the question, what are you asleep to in your life? What are you asleep to in your life? Different way to ask this question is, what are you not looking at? Question is, what are you asleep to in your life? Different way of asking the same question is, what are you not looking at? You can choose to simply continue writing to this question. Or go ahead and see what, if something, comes up for the second question. What is one recurring thought that causes you discomfort in your life? What is one recurring thought that causes you discomfort in your life? And is that thought true? Is it true? What is one recurring thought that causes you discomfort in your life? And is that thought true? Second part to that question, how does that thought, how does that story, that narrative keep you from moving forward in your life? How does that thought, this story, this narrative keep you from moving forward in your life? Giving you the last question, you can choose to answer this now or maybe also take that with you. How can you best support yourself in moving forward and releasing that thought, that story, that narrative? How can you best support yourself moving forward? Putting in all three questions in the chat. So if you want to come back to these questions at a later stage, revisit them, or just go a little deeper, spend a little bit more time with them, they're there. They're there for you in the chat. Give yourself just another couple of moments to finish off where you're at right now. Find your way once again into your comfortable seated position. Grounding down to the sit bones, maybe having a block, a cushion under the hips. Lengthening through the spine. Closing down the eyes one more time. Bring your hands together in front of heart space. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra and bow your forehead down towards your fingertips, down towards your heart. We're bowing down in reverence for this practice. Gratitude for yourself. Gratitude for each and everyone who shared the practice with you today. And I thank you for your trust to guide you through the practice. I thank you for your presence today. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed it, waking up with me, or wherever you're at in the world. Maybe it's a completely different time of day. For me, it was early morning, and thank you for sharing it with me. If you have any questions, of course, reach out. You know where to find me, or not, I'll put my online world in the chat. Maybe I'll see you throughout the day, throughout the weekend, and some other practices for this amazing weekend. Enjoy it. I'm super excited about it, and I was super thrilled to be part of this, to contribute. So thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoyed it, and enjoy the rest of the time. So I put my online details for my online world in there. Find me if you want. Enjoy the rest of your time. Thank you.